Hello YouTube land, I'm Sarah, and this is another adventure of being Sarah. And of course that's Rosebud. And I've been having some difficulties with the filming, so this is like, I don't even remember which one this is. 5, 6, I don't know. Anyway, so I've been gone for a while. Various things have happened. Mysticon, which was a lot of fun. I got to play in 2, 3, I don't remember. I got to play in some GURPS games and Starfinder, and it was a lot of fun. Let's see, I also helped Dad move some stuff out of Granddad's house. I also did a lot of stitching, and some of it was, oh, I want to get this much more done, and then some of it was, I don't feel like filming it. Oh well. And I know there's glare from my glasses. They're my eyeballs. I can't help it. So I don't have any haul, so it doesn't matter if it's at the beginning when I don't show the haul I don't have, or the end that I show the haul I don't have. Either way, you're seeing it now. And also, exciting news, if you haven't seen, I have gone over the 100 subscribers, and it has not dropped below 100 subscribers. I decided I was going to wait until it was like stable or whatever. So yay. And so there's exciting news about the thing that we're not supposed to talk about. It starts with a G. People get all cranky about. That'll be at the end. So I have on my little notes, which I'm not going to read everything off of here because some of it just isn't relevant anymore. But, excuse me, the dry throat of YouTube is real. So, I had two new starts and 4 finishes, and 2 of the finishes were in a previous video because I was kind of excited. So, yeah, I'll still show them again. But since the 2 starts are also finishes, I'm not going to show them as new starts because you'll see them in finishes. So one of the things I worked on was Vive la France, which has a buttload of backstitching. I have not finished it. I'm not sure where it is. It's somewhere in my room. I'm pretty sure it's like in a stack or under something. It might be in a bag. I'm not sure. Not really sure. But I took that with me when I went to help my dad move some stuff. When cousins had come up to take stuff back to where they were. So, but I'm not sure where it is. And one of the things that I worked on was, of course, 161. Which I need to get that done by, well, I need to get this done as soon as possible, because, there's always more Faces of Faery to do. And some of this is a little hard to see, because this is 3823, and of course this thing doesn't show up well. You can kind of see it in person, but it's hard to see. So, here's 161. And the 3823 is right in there. Silly 3823. And since there's so much of 310, I'm taking a row of pages at a time. So that's my next row of pages to work for the 310 on. I'm so sick of 310. Oh well. She'll be gorgeous. And I did take her with me to Mysticon, and I worked on her at Mysticon. And let's see, when was the last time I worked on her? Was 3.5? Really? Sometimes yep, 3.5. Interesting. I have a spreadsheet. So I was looking at the spreadsheet because I don't remember these things. So, but I got distracted by some other things, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll get back to her as soon as I can. I guess I probably won't get her done by the 100th anniversary of the end of the war, but, well, she'll be beautiful anyway. The next one was a finish, the next one was a finish, the next one was finished. In Stitch Mania, they had a St. Patrick's Day sale. Oh, that was chronologically, not the next one. The next one I did Quick Stitch Rose Fairy. There's roses in her hair and down here, and they're sort of a maroon color, sort of a burgundy, real pretty. And then my brain went, monarch wings. Yes, it's like a monarch butterfly. It's a butterfly wings. Today's fun. So, it reminds me very much of November colors, and this was supposed to be a memorial piece for my grandma. She passed, when did she pass away? 2010? Sorry. Really? 2011? I don't remember now. We have to look it up. It's been a while. But her birthday was in November, so the November colors of this struck me as something good. And she loved roses. When they had moved to their tiny little house with a postage stamp size little backyard. That was probably about the size of my bedroom. The backyard garden area. She had done all kinds of gardening and did flower beds, but then of course it got too much for her. But she loved roses, and she had roses in there, and she loved butterflies. So I thought that this was a very good sort of tribute to her. And I don't really remember exactly how much I got done. And it's on black, so it's a little hard to see. But what I think I got done was the red in this area. I know it was the red. Some of the red. So it was... Maybe it was there? I don't really remember. But this was supposed to be for a stitch along in one of the JBG hate groups. I forget which one. And I like joining a SAL, but I'm very bad at sticking with a SAL. So it took a few weeks before I actually remembered to pull this out. Get up there. Okay. And then, so in Stitch Mania they had a St. Patrick's Day sale. And one of the ones that I worked on that for, which is a finish, I started on the 16th and then I finished the 17th. And I think it took me about 12 hours, but I'll show you that in finishes. And then the other one that I did was Quick Stitch Patty's Luck. There's a little fella sitting on a mushroom and a rainbow and a little ladybug and flowers and clovers. And there's a flower there. That's important. Because you can kind of see the flower in there. Most of the flower parts you can kind of... It's hard to see, but there's Kreinik 032 braid right there. But that stuff was done before, and I finished the light pink and then did the green there. And that's when I found out that Joanne kind of sucks right now, because they seem to be discontinuing or clearancing or whatever the Kreinik. I'm not happy with them. They didn't even have any 032 number 4 braid. I would have bought all of it. No, they didn't even have one. They had like 2 spools of gold blending filament and 16 spools of silver blending filament, which at 97 cents is an excellent buy, but I don't need 16 spools of silver blending filament. I think they have like 4 and 3 each of number 4 gold and silver braid or something like that. $1.97 each. So, good deal. I just don't need it. That wouldn't necessarily be a problem if I swear I have number 4 braid in 032. I think the Underpants Gnomes took it because I have number 8 braid and 2 spools of blending filament, not number blending filament. There's more number 32 or 032 number 4 braid in this piece. So, looks like I'm going to be ordering offline. Come on, Joanne, let's get your shit together. Get in the bowl. Get in the bag. Get in the bowl. Get in the bag. Get in the bag. Get in the bag. Just there. Yeah. And so, one of the ones that I really felt like working on, and so I pulled it out, was one of my older whips. One I call Tannith. She was started September 1st, 2009, and this is Tannith, Green Queen's Rider, my very first Pathfinder, or actually any character. Isn't she pretty? From here and down is finished. Yeah, about there. About yellow. I'm not unrolling it. But I got the idea of, hey, why don't you see how many more of blah 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 number there are and just do all of them instead of going row by row. Because that's what I did the first 2 rows. The bottom 2 rows, I did them by row and then went on to the next one. And so I think I'm going to continue how I'm doing now. There's a lot of black. There's still a bunch more that goes up here, and then a bunch more that goes up through there, and then much of in there, and then there's a bunch that goes up through there. Yeah. See why I'm not terribly chuffed with 310? But she will look gorgeous when she's done, and I think it's high time that she get finished. Because I think I started playing her in, like, I don't know, May of 2008? Maybe? I don't know. I'm not going to get it done in May 2010, because that would be cool. She's very powerful NPC in the game. And the last thing that I worked on that I did not yet finish, because the large piece. Oh yeah. I'm like, what? I didn't talk about that one. This is just a random piece of fabric that I don't remember what was for. So we'll just put that back over there. I don't know. So, the one that I had to go and get okay, so I have a tiny bit of haul. One skein of 977, because evidently I was supposed to get 2 skeins and didn't. Okay. I had sent my sister a picture night before last, something like that. And I was like, guess what I'm working on? And then this was the clue, which you saw this as the thumbnail. She got me this little change purse. It's soft and velvety. Anyway, she got me this for Christmas, and her response was, my Christmas stocking? Is your Christmas stocking a Pomeranian? No. Although, to be fair, now that I think about it, it is using the Pommy needle minder. But no, I have a Pomeranian piece that I'm working on. It's one of the Shiny Suns that I've started. I have 3 Shiny Suns started. Oh, and Tannith is I forgot to tell you, Tannith is 25 count over 1 with 2 strands for full crosses. I meant to tell you that, and I didn't. Until now. In my defense, I've been working on her for 8.5 years. So here is, and there's a little bit of a bit over here. Here is the Pomeranian. I have gotten quite a lot done in the past, day and a half. Because I've gotten, all that done. All that done. And some more done in there. And this really looks like Molly, our Pomeranian. I had kind of intended to show you this next to Mollykins because, well, she's adorable. So yeah. And I'm doing this on 25 over 1, but this one is tent stitched. And wow, I am just flying through this because I see, according to the clock, it's a little over 17 minutes, which is whoo, zip, zip, zip for me. Must not be very chatty. So, the next portion is what I finished. And of course, if you've seen the previous one, you will recognize, of course, the Guardians of Notre Dame Sound. And we have January, February, March. And April will be coming soon. So we have January, February, and March coming soon. Yay! And I really, really like how this is turning out. It took me, the longest so far was, well, other than the frame, of course, that is, March was the longest of the 3 Guardians so far. So I count this as 2 finishes because I finished the frame and I finished March, and I don't care. They feel like mini finishes, so I'm counting them as finishes. And if you don't like it, I don't care. I'm very much looking forward to seeing what's out for April. What's next out for April? And so, okay, I just totally had a brain fart there. So the next finish, yes, the next finish was one that I started in. Show me my spreadsheet. Come here, spreadsheet. Finished. The next one I started on April 6th, 2016, and I finished it on March 9th. And there are 2 more that will go with this. Pull those out and see what they will look like. But yes, it's the 13th hay that I have finished, and this is Quick Stitch Unicorn Love. It has sparklies in it. And since people seem to be all about, oh, let's show your backside. Here's the backside of this, and I don't care. So, I stitched it on 22 count Hardanger, 3 strands for 10 stitch. And looking back, it looks great in the viewfinder, or the monitor, or what screen. It looks great there. And then there's 2 other ones that go with it, and I realized later that one of them is a close-up of the other one. So, Quick Stitch Unicorn Valley, and then the actual name on the site says Quick Stitch Rainbow Valley, but the name on here also says Unicorn Valley. And it's a close-up of this one. So I'm not sure which one I'm going to do next. But whatever it is, hey, maybe I wonder if that's was supposed to go, I don't know. Maybe that piece of fabric that I don't remember what it's for. Maybe it was supposed to go this one? I don't know. Because this one would be about the same size as this. This one was a bit bigger, I think. Anyway, so I'm not sure which one I'm going to do next, but still have all the flosses pulled. And I want to get them all done, and because they're nice little ones. And it still kind of feels like, is it really done? And I found some real ninjas in that one. Real ninja stitches in that one. Like, is this actually? That's not filled in! Yes. And speaking of ninjas, even though this has nothing to do with ninjas, one of the Etsy shops I found, Bomba Stitch, has some interesting things. That's the one that I got the Krampus towel pattern that I stitched. Well, they also have ridiculously adorable Godzilla patterns. There's an everyday Godzilla where it's got an airplane. And then there's seasonal ones, which I wish there were more seasonal ones. There's one with a heart, so I guess Valentine's Day. And you can stitch Godzilla either as red or green. I'm not really sure which one I would want to stitch, though. I'm vaguely thinking about doing both, but I'm not really sure. I have enough fabric to do that with, because I decided that I would go with the 28 count Irish linen, which I found. I think this is one I opened, but I found when I was flipping it around, this is just another confirmation why I did not do flag core drumline. My brain just went the flag twirlers. I didn't do that. Color guard, that's it. And yeah, that's staying in. But yeah, so I don't know which Valentine's Day one I'm going to do. I may do both. I don't know. There's a Christmas one with a Christmas tree. And then there's one where Godzilla has a jack-o'-lantern trick-or-treat bucket. It's adorable. And then we come to the one that I actually have, that I started with, because Easter. Godzilla has an Easter bunny. A chocolate Easter bunny. How cute is this? He uses 3 colors. There's one stitch of that color. Rawr. I bring you chocolate. But I should have an animation here, but it's not completely done because, well, I haven't ironed it yet. But we haven't done what I'm going to do with it. And when I get it all the way finished, it'll have its own little McKenna made me do this section. Because I'm going to burn him. Yeah, I'm going to burn Godzilla. Because Godzilla has a breath weapon. So therefore, it should be burned. And so I sent a text to the boyfriend saying, hey, want to help me burn some cross stitch? He's like, why? Is it annoying you? I'm like, no, we're going to do it on purpose. And then it didn't seem like it was a good time to do that. I'm not sure if I want to do all of them and then burn them, or if I want to do that one and burn it late. I don't know. So there will be a burnt Godzilla. And I want to find those clippy board thingies where it looks like it's a frame and it has a clip, and I want it to be changeable like they are, so I can have my Godzilla Easter egg or Easter bunny, and then go back to the airplane, and then when it comes time for Halloween, change it to the jack-o'-lantern and then the Christmas tree. And I'm like, man, why can't there be like a giant shamrock one and some flowers and like a turkey and like, I don't know, fireworks, like a rocket or something? That would be cute. I might try to figure that out. And so, if you have been with me for, let's see, oh, yep, that's everything. Just making sure. So, as I was saying, if you've been with me for nearly 27 minutes, congratulations! You get to hear about the thing that we don't talk about. Starts with a G. Don't mention it in the comments. Yes, giveaway. I passed 100 subscribers, and it hasn't gone back down past 100. Hopefully it won't. There's some weird glitch thing when you upload, sometimes you lose subscribers, and then it will tell me so-and-so subscribed to me, but then it doesn't update the number, but then it does update the number, and then it updates the number before it tells me. I don't know. I think YouTube is on some sort of substance. We'll go that way. But anyway, so I decided when I got to 100 subscribers, and it was going to continue to stay at least 100, that I would do a giveaway. And I think the next one would probably be 500, maybe, definitely 1,000, etc., etc. And so I contacted Jamie of White Willow to get the confirmation that, yes, she will ship this anywhere. But my thought was a White Willow tribal piece. And the reason for that is because White Willow was the first full coverage company, designer, whatever, that I had ever encountered that was like, you just get the pattern and then you get the flosses and the fabric that you get that all together and you stitch it. And it's a ginormous piece, and etc., etc. And I was getting them off of eBay before she had her own site. So this is way back in the day. This is 2005. And so I contacted Jamie and got the confirmation that she will ship to wherever in the world. And so the rules for this are you have to be over 18 and you have to be a subscriber. So I need to be able to go to your, when I do the picking or whatever, I need to be able to go and check to see that you are subscribed to me. This is just like Phoebe Moon's giveaways that she does every week for Swatch Fest. And the subscription is free, girl. It's free, as Tawny Michelle says. So you have to be over 18. You have to be a subscriber, and I have to be able to see that you're a subscriber of mine. So if I can't see your subscriptions or who you're subscribed to, then sorry, I just, or if you are, I don't know if you can send a thingy. I don't know if you can send a picture through YouTube, but you can find me on Twitter or on Facebook. If you have a screenshot of yes, I am subscribed, then that would count. And of course, do not put in the comment anything about giveaway. If you say please enter me in the giveaway or anything like that, it's going to be deleted. That comment will be deleted. So it's, as I said, Jamie will ship anywhere, so it's open to wherever. And so what I'm going to do is, rather than you give me your information, I'll pick the winner from the comments, and I'll tell Jamie, okay, this person will be contacting you, and then you can get it shipped wherever you want. And so the comments in the below, I want you to tell me, like, what tribal would you do? Which one of the White Willow tribals would you do? There's a lot of them. I'll leave a link so you can see what ones you could pick from. Like, which one would you pick? How would you do it? Would you do all solid? Would you do on linen? Would you do variegated? If you did variegated, would you do individual stitches? How would you do this? Would you do it in beads? Ooh, that would be interesting. And I'm going to leave this. I will leave the. I will leave the giveaway up through. I'm not sure exactly when. I kind of want to say through. Let's see, check the calendar. Through midnight on April 1st. Yeah, through midnight on April 1st, because I probably won't be home until April 2nd, and the next Guardians will come out. Yeah, that'll work. And Anne McCaffrey's birthday was April 1st. That's an easy way to remember. So, yeah. So, through midnight, April 1st. So, as of April 2nd, the giveaway will be closed. Again, don't put giveaway. Subscribe. Show that you're our subscriber. Be over 18. Be on planet Earth. I don't think Jamie can ship off planet or interdimensionally. No matter what this one says. No, it is not alive from the pit of hell. You know this very well. We don't have that capability yet. Thank you. So, and on that note, I'll see y'all later. Bye.